The hash intelligence aspect of the Vedic threefold algorithm is deeply rooted in Vedic philosophy, contrasting significantly with conventional AI systems. Here's a detailed explanation. Hash intelligence in the Vedic threefold algorithm. 1. Holistic approach. The Vedic concept of intelligence encompasses not just the cognitive or analytical capacity, as often emphasized in conventional AI, but also consciousness, understanding, wisdom, thought, memory, and desire. It's a comprehensive approach that integrates various facets of life and the universe. 2. Universal connectivity. According to this view, intelligence is the foundation of everything in the universe, guiding all beings, whether animate or inanimate. This intelligence is not just individual or anthropocentric, it is universal, connecting all elements of the cosmos. Guidance by intelligence. In the Vedic perspective, the universe is guided by an inherent intelligence. This means that every aspect of nature and life, from the elements to living creatures, operates under an intelligent design or plan. 4. Moral and ethical dimensions. The Vedic approach to intelligence includes moral and ethical dimensions: wisdom, prudence, righteousness, and the desire for universal well-being. It's not just about logical reasoning or problem-solving. It's also about understanding the right way of living and acting in harmony with the natural and moral order of the universe. How it differs from conventional AI systems. 1. Scope of intelligence. Conventional AI systems typically focus on specific cognitive tasks like pattern recognition, logical reasoning, or language processing. The intelligence aspect of the Vedic threefold algorithm, however, encompasses a broader range of qualities, including ethical, moral, and spiritual dimensions. Purpose and goals. Most AI systems are designed with specific, often utilitarian goals in mind, such as improving efficiency, optimizing performance, or solving particular problems. In contrast, the Vedic concept of intelligence is oriented towards achieving a balanced, harmonious, and ethical existence in tune with the cosmic order. 3. Consciousness and self-awareness. While conventional AI lacks consciousness and self-awareness, the Vedic perspective integrates these elements into the concept of intelligence. It suggests an awareness that transcends mere data processing, aiming for a deeper understanding of life and existence. 4. Interconnectivity and interdependence. Unlike AI systems, which typically operate within defined parameters and datasets, the hash intelligence in the Vedic threefold algorithm acknowledges the interconnectedness and interdependence of all things. This holistic approach reflects a recognition of the complexity and unity of the natural world. 5. Ethical foundation. The Vedic approach embeds an ethical foundation within the concept of intelligence, advocating for actions that promote harmony, balance, and the welfare of all beings. In contrast, ethical considerations in conventional AI systems are usually external additions rather than intrinsic components. In summary, the hash intelligence aspect of the Vedic threefold algorithm represents a profound integration of cognitive, ethical, and cosmic dimensions, offering a holistic and interconnected understanding of intelligence that extends beyond the capabilities and aims of conventional AI systems. Welcome to our instructional video on the Vedic threefold algorithm. In this segment, we're going to introduce you to the foundational concept that underpins this system, the Vedic five-element system. This ancient wisdom, integral to Vedic philosophy, provides the framework for understanding the universe and our place within it. Let's dive in. Introduction to the Vedic five-element system. The Vedic five-element system consists of air, earth, water, fire, and ether. These elements are not just physical entities, but represent different states of matter and dimensions of human experience. They serve as the foundation of the Vedic worldview and are crucial in understanding the Vedic threefold algorithm. Air, Vayu, represents movement and flexibility. In human experiences, it symbolizes our breath, thoughts, and the ability to change. It's associated with communication, intelligence, and the processes that move within our bodies and minds. Earth, Prithvi, symbolizes stability, solidity, and nourishment. It represents the physical world and our connection to it. In our lives, it manifests as our bodies, our environment, and anything that provides structure and support. Water embodies fluidity, cohesion, and adaptability. It's vital for life and represents our emotions, relationships, and the ability to adapt and flow with life's changes. Fire, Agni, represents energy, transformation, and metabolism. It's the force that drives change, digestion, and passion. In our lives, it symbolizes our energy, drive, and the transformative processes that sustain us. Ether, Akasha, the most subtle of the elements, ether represents space, openness, and potential. It is the canvas on which all of existence is painted, the space that allows all other elements to interact. Understanding these elements is key to grasping the deeper aspects of the Vedic threefold algorithm. They are not just symbols, they are fundamental principles that govern our world and our inner lives. In the following sections, we will explore how these elements interact with the principles of goodness, passion, and ignorance to influence our actions, decisions, and ultimately our destinies. Stay with us as we continue to unfold the layers of the Vedic threefold algorithm, providing you with the knowledge to navigate life more effectively and harmoniously. Continuing our journey through the Vedic threefold algorithm, let's delve into a crucial aspect of this system: the alignment of thought, word, and deed. This alignment is essential for living a harmonious and balanced life. Let's break down each component to understand how they interconnect. Thought. The first component is thought. In the Vedic threefold algorithm, this refers to the serenity of mind, gentleness, equanimity, self-control, and the purity of thought. These qualities are essential for clear thinking and decision-making. A serene mind allows for gentleness and fairness in our judgments. Equanimity helps us remain balanced in various situations, while self-control prevents us from making impulsive decisions. Finally, the purity of thought ensures that our intentions are positive and constructive. Cultivating these qualities enables us to approach life with clarity and purpose. Word. The second component is word. In the Vedic tradition, how we speak reflects our inner state and has the power to shape our reality. Therefore, our speech should be non-offensive, truthful, pleasant, beneficial, and honest. By aligning our words with these principles, we ensure that our communication is constructive, respectful, and aligned with our true intentions. This fosters positive relationships and trust with others, and it ensures that our interactions contribute to mutual growth and understanding. The third component is deed. This encompasses our actions in the world, including how we express our respect and reverence through offerings to the celestial controllers, Devas, the priest, the guru, and the wise. Our deeds should embody purity, truth, honesty, and nonviolence. By ensuring that our actions reflect these values, we contribute positively to our environment and society. Our deeds become a reflection of our inner state, creating a consistent and harmonious expression of our deepest values. Alignment of thought, word, and deed. The alignment of thought, word, and deed is at the heart of the Vedic threefold algorithm. This alignment ensures that our inner beliefs and values are consistently expressed in our speech and actions. When our thoughts, words, and deeds are in harmony, we live authentically and with integrity. This congruence reduces internal conflict, promotes inner peace, and enhances our impact on the world. In this segment, we'll explore an intriguing component known as the divine demonic scale. This scale helps us understand the dual nature within us and guides us towards self-improvement and better decision-making. Let's dive deeper. Introduction to the divine demonic scale. The divine demonic scale is a conceptual tool that represents the spectrum of human qualities and behaviors, ranging from divine, wise, to demonic, ignorant. This scale is not about labeling people as good or bad, but rather about understanding the diverse traits that influence our actions and attitudes. On this scale, plus 100 represents the epitome of divine qualities, such as wisdom, compassion, honesty, and selflessness. On the opposite end, -100 signifies the extreme of demonic attributes, including ignorance, arrogance, deceit, and cruelty. Everyone falls somewhere on this spectrum based on their current thoughts, words, and deeds. Divine qualities, wise. On the positive side of the scale, divine qualities include fearlessness, purity of heart, dedication to spiritual growth, charity, self-control, sacrifice, study, austerity, nonviolence, truthfulness, and absence of anger. These traits lead to harmony, peace, and constructive growth. They promote personal well-being and contribute positively to the welfare of society. Individuals exhibiting more divine qualities are likely to experience greater inner peace, fulfillment, and harmonious relationships. They approach life with a sense of duty, respect for others, and a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings. Demonic qualities, ignorant. Conversely, the demonic end of the scale is characterized by qualities such as arrogance, hypocrisy, pride, anger, harshness, and ignorance. These attributes lead to conflict, suffering, and discord, both internally and in one's interactions with others. Individuals who exhibit more demonic qualities tend to experience inner turmoil, dissatisfaction, and strained relationships. They may pursue selfish goals without regard for the well-being of others, leading to negative consequences and a lack of true fulfillment. Navigating the scale. The beauty of the Tashta Divine Demonic Scale lies in its ability to serve as a mirror for self-reflection and growth. By understanding where we currently stand on this scale, we can identify areas for improvement and consciously cultivate more divine qualities within ourselves. This process involves honest self-assessment, reflection on our thoughts, words, and actions, and a commitment to personal development. By striving to move up the scale towards more divine attributes, we can lead more fulfilling lives and positively impact those around us. Conclusion. The Divine Demonic Scale offers a framework for understanding the duality within us and guiding our journey towards self-improvement and enlightenment. It reminds us that we have the power to shape our destiny through our choices and actions. In this segment of our instructional video, we delve into the concept of Threefold Austerity, an integral part of the Vedic threefold algorithm. Austerity, or tapas in Sanskrit, involves self-discipline and self-control and is considered a vital practice for personal growth and spiritual development. Let's understand how this concept manifests in three different modes: goodness, passion, and ignorance. Goodness. Austerity practiced with goodness is done with purity, sincerity, and faith, without any desire for personal gain or recognition. This form of austerity is aligned with the qualities of thought, word, and deed we previously discussed. When you practice austerity in the mode of goodness, you focus on self-improvement and spiritual growth, contributing positively to those around you. Your actions are not aimed at personal accolades or material rewards, but are performed as a duty and a service to others and the higher self. Examples include meditating for mental clarity, fasting for health or spiritual reasons without boasting about it, or quietly helping others without seeking acknowledgement. Passion. Austerity performed in the mode of passion is driven by the desire for results, such as gaining respect, honor, or reverence from others. This form of austerity is not about self-improvement or spiritual growth, but is performed for the sake of appearance and societal status. The intentions behind these actions are not pure. They are done with the expectation of a reward, whether it be admiration, fame, or authority. While the acts might appear similar to those done in the mode of goodness, the underlying motivation is what categorizes them as passion. They yield results that are temporary and often lead to dissatisfaction and frustration. Ignorance. Austerity practiced in the mode of ignorance is characterized by stubbornness, self-torture, or harming others. It lacks a clear purpose or positive intention and is often misguided or harmful. Actions performed under this mode can stem from delusion, misunderstanding, or the desire to inflict pain either on oneself or others. This could involve extreme fasting to the point of self-harm, performing acts of penance based on incorrect beliefs, or imposing harsh disciplines on others without their consent. Austerity and ignorance leads to negative outcomes, causing suffering and further entangling individuals in their own misconceptions and misdeeds. Applying threefold austerity. Understanding and applying the concept of threefold austerity in our lives encourages us to examine our intentions and practices closely. It asks us to consider why we are undertaking certain disciplines or practices and what we hope to achieve through them. By aligning our austerities with the mode of goodness, we focus on genuine growth and contribution, fostering a sense of peace, contentment, and spiritual fulfillment. In this segment, we'll explore the concept of threefold charity and how it is interpreted and applied within the framework of the Vedic wisdom. Understanding this concept will help us enhance our approach to giving and support the cultivation of a more harmonious and balanced life. Threefold Charity explained. Charity, in the Vedic tradition, is not merely an act of giving, but a deeply spiritual practice that reflects one's inner state and intentions. It is categorized into three types based on the qualities of goodness, passion, and ignorance. 1. Goodness, sattva. Charity performed in goodness is given out of a sense of duty to a deserving recipient without expecting anything in return. It is carried out at the right place and time. This form of charity is considered the purest, as it is motivated solely by the desire to do good and help others. It reinforces a sense of connection and compassion, contributing positively to the giver's spiritual growth and societal harmony. 2. Passion, rajas. Charity performed in passion is given reluctantly or with the expectation of receiving something in return. This could be in the form of public acknowledgement, respect, or a favor. The act is often motivated by personal interests, desires, or social status. While the act itself might benefit others, the intention behind it is self-serving, which diminishes the spiritual value and the positive impact it might have on the giver's personal development. 3. Ignorance. The lowest form of charity is that performed in ignorance. This involves giving at the wrong place and time, to unworthy recipients, or without respect and sincerity. It may even involve ridicule or harm to the receiver. Such charity arises from misunderstanding, disdain, or negative emotions. It contributes neither to the well-being of the giver nor to the receiver, and may, in fact, propagate harm and negativity. Applying threefold charity in daily life. To apply the principles of threefold charity in our lives, we must first cultivate awareness and discernment regarding our motives for giving. Here are some steps we can take. Reflect on intentions. Before giving, take a moment to reflect on your intentions. Ask yourself whether you are motivated by a genuine desire to help, a need for recognition, or other less altruistic reasons. Choose the right recipient. Ensure that your charity goes to someone who truly needs and deserves it. Research causes, individuals, or organizations to ensure that your contribution will have a positive impact. Focus on the act of giving. When giving, do so with respect, kindness, and without expecting anything in return. Remember, the true benefit of charity lies in the act itself and the spirit in which it is given. Timing and context. Consider the timing and context of your charity. Welcome back to our instructional video on the Vedic threefold algorithm. In this segment, we'll explore the concept of threefold charity and how it is interpreted and applied within the framework of the Vedic wisdom. Understanding this concept will help us enhance our approach to giving and support the cultivation. In this segment, we delve into the concept of threefold action, an essential component that guides us on how to perform actions in alignment with the Vedic principles. Understanding and applying these concepts can significantly influence our personal growth and societal harmony. Threefold action explained. In the Vedic tradition, every action we perform can be categorized based on the qualities of goodness, passion, and ignorance. These qualities determine the nature of our actions and their outcomes. 1. Goodness, sattva. Actions performed in goodness are characterized by selflessness and a balanced approach. When acting in goodness, individuals do not let personal likes or dislikes influence their decisions. They are not attached to the outcomes or rewards of their actions. Instead, they perform their duties with a clear mind and a sense of service, focusing on what is right and beneficial for all involved. These actions lead to peace, harmony, and lasting satisfaction. 2. Passion, rajas. Actions performed in passion are driven by ego, desire, and a strong attachment to results. Such actions often involve excessive effort to achieve personal goals, recognition, or rewards. While they may lead to temporary success or pleasure, they ultimately result in stress, dissatisfaction, and conflict, as they are motivated by selfish interests and controlled by personal biases. 3. Ignorance, tamas. Actions undertaken in ignorance are marked by delusion, carelessness, and a disregard for consequences. Individuals acting under ignorance often overlook the harm their actions may cause to themselves or others. These actions stem from a lack of awareness, understanding, or concern, leading to negative outcomes, suffering, and further entanglement in delusional thinking. Applying threefold action in daily life. To align our actions with the principle of goodness, we need to cultivate mindfulness, discernment, and a spirit of selflessness. Here are practical steps to incorporate threefold action into our lives. Evaluate intentions. Before taking any action, reflect on your intentions. Ask yourself whether your actions are driven by personal desires or a genuine wish to contribute positively. Consider the consequences. Think about the potential impact of your actions on yourself and others. Aim to choose actions that promote well-being and avoid harm. Let go of attachment. Perform your duties and take necessary actions without being overly attached to the outcomes. Focus on the process and the quality of your actions rather than fixating on the results. Cultivate self-awareness. Regularly assess your motivations and behaviors. Recognize when you are acting out of ego or ignorance and make conscious efforts to realign with principles of goodness. Act with compassion. Engage with others and the world around you with empathy, kindness, and a willingness to help, rather than from a place of judgment or indifference. By practicing threefold action, we move towards a more balanced and fulfilling life, contributing positively to our personal development and the world around us. Welcome to the next segment of our instructional series on the Vedic threefold algorithm. Today, we will explore the concept of the threefold agent. This aspect helps us understand the nature and quality of the doer or the individual performing actions. By analyzing our own tendencies and motivations, we can shift towards more harmonious and effective ways of being and acting in the world. Threefold Agent explained. In the Vedic tradition, the nature of the agent, the individual or entity taking action, is categorized into three types: goodness, passion, and ignorance. This classification helps in understanding the underlying motivations and behaviors driving our actions. 1. Goodness sattva. An agent in the mode of goodness acts without attachment to the results of their actions. They are not driven by ego or personal gain. Instead, they are motivated by a sense of duty, resolve, and enthusiasm for the task at hand. Such individuals remain balanced and composed whether they encounter success or failure. Their actions promote harmony, understanding, and welfare for all. By embodying these qualities, the agent in goodness contributes positively to their environment and cultivates inner peace. 2. Passion. An agent driven by passion is often controlled by their desires and ego. They are highly attached to the outcomes of their actions, seeking personal benefit, recognition, or reward. This attachment can lead to greed, aggression, and impurity in their methods and intentions. Such agents are easily swayed by emotions, experiencing significant highs and lows based on their successes and failures. While they may achieve temporary gains, their actions often lead to stress, conflict, and dissatisfaction in the long run. 3. Ignorance, tamas. An agent acting in ignorance exhibits negative traits such as indiscipline, vulgarity, stubbornness, and malice. They may procrastinate, act out of wickedness, or harm others intentionally or through neglect. Their actions are marked by a lack of awareness, understanding, or concern for the consequences. This mode leads to chaos, suffering, and a downward spiral in both personal development and societal impact. Applying threefold agent in daily life. To cultivate the qualities of a good agent, consider the following practices. Mindfulness and self-reflection. Regularly reflect on your motivations and actions. Identify instances where ego or desire might be driving your behavior and consciously work to realign with higher principles. Detach from outcomes. Focus on performing your duties to the best of your ability without becoming overly attached to the results. Find satisfaction in the act of doing rather than the rewards it may bring. Develop positive qualities. Cultivate attributes such as discipline, compassion, and honesty. Engage in practices that enhance your physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. Respond, don't react. Train yourself to respond to situations with thoughtfulness and composure, rather than reacting impulsively or emotionally. By understanding and embodying the concept of the threefold agent, we can transform our actions and interactions, leading to more fulfilling and harmonious outcomes. In the next segment, we will delve deeper into the Vedic threefold algorithm and how it can be applied to further aspects of our lives. Welcome back to our instructional video series on the Vedic threefold algorithm. Today, we will be discussing an integral concept within this system, the threefold duty. Understanding our duties and how we approach them can significantly impact our personal development and our contribution to society. Threefold Duty explained. In the context of the Vedic threefold algorithm, our duties or responsibilities can be approached through three distinct lenses: goodness, passion, and ignorance. Each of these influences our attitude and execution of our obligations in different ways. 1. Goodness, sattva. In the mode of goodness, duty is performed as an obligation with a focus on the action itself rather than the fruits or results. This approach involves performing tasks with dedication, sincerity, and a sense of service, without selfish attachments to the outcomes. An individual acting in goodness understands the importance of their duties in maintaining harmony and order, contributing positively to their environment. They perform their obligations out of a sense of rightness and commitment to the greater good. Passion, rajas. When duties are approached with passion, the individual may start with enthusiasm, but often lacks the perseverance or sincerity to see tasks through, especially when faced with difficulties or when the actions no longer serve their personal interests. In this mode, duties are often abandoned or performed half-heartedly if they are perceived as challenging or if they do not provide immediate gratification or recognition. This approach can lead to inconsistency, frustration, and an unfulfilled potential, as actions are driven by selfish desires and the fluctuating moods of the individual. 3. Ignorance, tamas. In the mode of ignorance, individuals might neglect or abandon their duties due to laziness, confusion, or delusion. They may rationalize their lack of action with excuses, avoiding responsibility due to fear, misunderstanding, or a lack of interest. This neglect can lead to chaos, harm, or the deterioration of one's personal and professional life, as well as negative consequences for others who depend on their actions. Applying Threefold Duty in daily life. To incorporate the principles of Threefold Duty into our lives, we can take the following steps. Evaluate your motivations. Regularly assess why you perform your duties. Strive to align your actions with the principles of goodness by focusing on the importance of the duty itself, rather than on personal gains or fears. Commit to consistency. Regardless of the task's difficulty or your interest level, commit to performing your duties to the best of your ability. Develop resilience and discipline to overcome challenges and fluctuations in motivation. Cultivate awareness. Recognize when you are avoiding responsibilities due to fear, confusion, or laziness. Seek clarity and guidance when needed, and remind yourself of the importance of fulfilling your obligations. Serve selflessly. Endeavor to perform your duties with a spirit of service, considering how your actions contribute to the well-being of others and the larger community. By understanding and applying the concept of threefold duty, we move towards a life of purpose, fulfillment, and positive impact. As we cultivate a sense of duty performed in goodness, we not only enhance our own lives, but also contribute to the harmony and progress of the world around us. Stay tuned for more insights as we continue to explore the transformative power of the Vedic threefold algorithm. Welcome back to our instructional series on the Vedic threefold algorithm. In this segment, we delve into the concept of the threefold intellect. This aspect helps us understand how our cognitive processes, influenced by different modes, affect our perception of duty, ethics, and the world around us. Understanding this concept can enhance our decision-making and lead us towards more fulfilling actions. Threefold Intellect explained. The intellect, according to Vedic wisdom, can be categorized into three types based on the qualities of goodness, passion, and ignorance. This classification helps us understand the way we process information and make decisions. 1. Goodness, sattva. When the intellect operates in the mode of goodness, it has clear vision and understanding. It can accurately discern the path of work from renunciation and identify right from wrong actions. It understands what leads to fear and what leads to fearlessness, as well as what constitutes bondage and what leads to liberation. This type of intellect promotes a balanced and ethical approach to life, guiding individuals towards actions that are in harmony with universal laws and their true self. 2. Passion, rajas. In the mode of passion, the intellect becomes clouded by desires and emotions, leading to confusion between righteousness, dharma, and unrighteousness, adharma. This confusion hampers the individual's ability to make clear decisions, often leading them to choose actions based on personal gain, desire, or emotional impulses rather than ethical considerations. The intellect in passion struggles with discernment, making it difficult to distinguish between beneficial and harmful paths. 3. Ignorance, tamas. When the intellect is in the mode of ignorance, it misinterprets reality, mistaking unrighteousness for righteousness and falsehood for truth. This type of intellect is characterized by delusion, misunderstanding, and a lack of awareness. It leads individuals to make poor decisions, often causing harm to themselves and others, as they are unable to see things as they truly are. Applying threefold intellect in daily life. To cultivate an intellect in the mode of goodness, consider the following practices. Seek knowledge and wisdom. Engage with sources that provide genuine wisdom and ethical guidance. This could include sacred texts, teachings from reputable sources, or insights from experienced individuals. Practice reflection and meditation. Regularly take time to reflect on your actions and decisions. Meditation can help clear the mind, improve discernment, and foster a deeper understanding of right and wrong. Cultivate self-awareness. Be aware of your motivations and the influence of your emotions on your decision-making. Strive to act based on principles and values rather than impulses and desires. Encourage open-mindedness. Be open to different perspectives and new information. This can help prevent the rigidity of thinking often found in ignorance and can improve your ability to see the bigger picture. By developing and nurturing an intellect in the mode of goodness, we can make decisions that lead to true well-being, harmony, and fulfillment. This not only benefits us personally, but also contributes positively to our communities and the world at large. Stay with us as we continue to explore further aspects of the Vedic threefold algorithm in our next segments. Welcome to the next segment of our instructional series on the Vedic threefold algorithm. In this video, we will discuss the concept of threefold resolve. This component of the Vedic wisdom helps us understand the different types of determination or resolve that individuals might exhibit based on the qualities of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Threefold resolve explained. The resolve or determination of an individual can significantly influence their path in life, their actions, and ultimately their personal and spiritual development. Let's break down the three types of resolve. 1. Goodness, sattva. In the mode of goodness, a person's resolve is directed towards self-realization and mastery over the mind, life forces, prana, and senses. This kind of resolve is about using one's faculties for personal growth, understanding the self, and achieving a higher state of consciousness. The focus is on inner development, ethical living, and a balanced approach to life. Such resolve leads to harmony, contentment, and spiritual enlightenment. 2. Passion, rajas. When resolve is influenced by passion, it is often directed towards external achievements and sensory pleasures. This includes a strong desire for success, wealth, recognition, and enjoyment. While determination and passion can lead to significant achievements, it is often accompanied by a strong attachment to the outcomes and a tendency to overlook ethical considerations. This kind of resolve can result in stress, dissatisfaction, and a continual sense of lacking, as the happiness it brings is usually temporary and externally dependent. 3. Ignorance. In the mode of ignorance, resolve is weak or misdirected. It is characterized by inertia, avoidance of responsibility, and a lack of ambition or clarity. A person with this type of resolve may succumb to laziness, excessive sleep, fear, grief, or despair. They might shun personal growth and shy away from challenges. This leads to stagnation, unfulfilled potential, and a life marked by unconstructive habits and attitudes. Applying threefold resolve in daily life. To cultivate and strengthen resolve in the mode of goodness, consider implementing the following practices. Mindfulness and meditation. Regular practice can help gain control over the mind and senses, redirecting your energies towards constructive and fulfilling goals. Goal setting with ethical considerations. When setting goals, consider their impact on your personal growth and on others. Aim for objectives that promote overall well-being and ethical living. Cultivating discipline and patience. Develop routines and practices that enhance discipline, patience, and perseverance. Recognize that true success and fulfillment come from sustained effort and ethical actions. Seeking inspirational sources. Surround yourself with people and environments that inspire you towards higher ideals and help you maintain a positive and balanced perspective. By understanding and applying the principles of Threefold Resolve, we can direct our energies and determinations towards more meaningful and fulfilling objectives. This not only aids in our personal and spiritual growth, but also contributes positively to the well-being of those around us. Join us in the next segment as we continue to explore the transformative aspects of the Vedic threefold algorithm. Today we're exploring an essential aspect of our daily lives influenced by Vedic principles, the threefold food. Understanding the nature of the food we consume according to the modes of goodness, passion, and ignorance can profoundly impact our health, well-being, and even our mental and emotional states. Threefold food explained. In the Vedic tradition, food is not just physical nourishment, but also contributes to our mental and spiritual health. Let's examine how different types of food align with the three modes of nature. 1. Goodness, sattva. Foods in the mode of goodness are described as juicy, smooth, substantial, and nutritious. They are naturally pleasing to the palate and provide the body with the proper nutrients for maintenance and growth. Such foods include fresh fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, and dairy. Consuming sattvic foods can elevate our consciousness, promote clarity of mind, vitality, and longevity. They support physical health while nurturing positive emotions and mental clarity. 2. Passion, rajas. Foods categorized under the mode of passion are typically bitter, sour, salty, hot, or pungent. They excite the senses and can induce immediate bursts of energy, but this is often followed by a rapid energy decline. Examples include spicy foods, heavily seasoned dishes, caffeine, and certain processed foods. While these foods can stimulate the mind and body, they may lead to restlessness, irritability, and a fluctuating energy level when consumed in excess. 3. Ignorance. Foods associated with the mode of ignorance are stale, tasteless, putrid, rotten, and impure. This category includes overprocessed, leftover, and decomposing foods that offer little nutritional value and can harm the body and mind. Consuming tamasic foods can lead to lethargy, confusion, and a sense of heaviness. They are detrimental to our physical health and can cloud our mental state, hindering spiritual growth and overall well-being. Applying threefold food in daily life. Incorporating the principles of threefold food into our daily routine involves making conscious choices about what we eat. Here's how you can apply these principles. Choose fresh and nutritious. Opt for fresh, natural, and wholesome foods that nourish the body and mind. Incorporate a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and nuts into your diet. Moderate flavors. While enjoying the flavors of food, be mindful of the balance. Avoid excessive hot, spicy, overly salty, or sour foods that can disturb the body's balance and agitate the mind. Avoid processed and unhealthy foods. Minimize or eliminate the intake of foods that are stale, overprocessed, or of poor quality. Pay attention to the freshness and purity of the ingredients you consume. Mindful eating. Eat with awareness and gratitude. Take the time to enjoy your meals without distractions, savoring the flavors and appreciating the nourishment they provide. By understanding and applying the threefold food principles, we can improve our physical health, enhance our mental clarity, and progress on our spiritual journey. In our next segment, we will continue to delve deeper into the transformative power of the Vedic threefold algorithm. Welcome to another segment of our instructional series on the Vedic threefold algorithm. Today, we will delve into the concept of threefold pleasure and understand how different types of pleasures align with the modes of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Recognizing these distinctions can guide us toward more fulfilling and sustainable sources of happiness. Threefold pleasure explained. In Vedic philosophy, pleasure or enjoyment is understood to manifest in three different forms based on our actions, choices, and the underlying intentions. Let's explore each one. 1. Goodness, sattva. Pleasure that is in the mode of goodness might seem like poison in the beginning, but turns into nectar in the end. This refers to activities and experiences that may require initial effort, discipline, or sacrifice, but lead to lasting happiness and fulfillment. Examples include meditation, exercise, studying, or engaging in service to others. These activities contribute to our long-term well-being, personal growth, and spiritual development, even though they may not provide immediate gratification. 2. Passion, rajas. Pleasures in the mode of passion provide immediate joy and gratification, but become sources of suffering and regret in the long run. Sensual pleasures, excessive material indulgences, and actions driven by strong desires fall into this category. They are akin to nectar at first, but turn into poison, leading to attachment, dependency, and eventual dissatisfaction as they are transient and fail to provide deep, lasting contentment. 3. Ignorance, tamas. Pleasure derived from the mode of ignorance is characterized by confusion and delusion. It typically stems from activities such as excessive sleeping, laziness, and carelessness. Initially, these activities may seem comforting or easy, but they lead to a lack of fulfillment, poor health, and mental fog. The pleasure from ignorance contributes to a cycle of neglect and decline, further distancing individuals from true happiness and understanding. Applying threefold pleasure in daily life. To align our pursuit of pleasure with the principles of threefold pleasure, consider the following approaches. Prioritize long-term fulfillment. Invest time and energy in activities that contribute to your overall well-being and spiritual growth. Embrace challenges and disciplines that may seem difficult at first, but will bring true satisfaction. Cultivate self-control. Recognize and resist the allure of immediate sensory pleasures that lead to long-term dissatisfaction. Practice moderation and mindfulness in your choices. Seek clarity and awareness. Avoid the traps of laziness, procrastination, and negligence. Engage in activities that stimulate your mind, improve your health, and contribute to your personal and community well-being. Reflect on your experiences. Take time to reflect on the sources of your pleasure and the outcomes they produce. Learn from your experiences to make wiser choices in the future. Understanding and applying the concept of threefold pleasure can guide us toward choices that promote genuine happiness and well-being. As we continue to explore the Vedic threefold algorithm, remember that each principle builds on the others, creating a holistic approach to living a balanced and fulfilling life. Stay tuned for more insights in our upcoming segments. Welcome back to our instructional series on the Vedic threefold algorithm. In this segment, we focus on an intriguing aspect known as the threefold convergence. This principle helps us understand the collective dynamics and the impact of group actions based on the qualities of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Tashash threefold convergence explained. The concept of convergence refers to the coming together of individuals or groups, leading to the amalgamation of energies, ideas, and qualities. The nature of this convergence can significantly influence the outcomes and the overarching attributes of the group. 1. Goodness, sattva. In the mode of goodness, the convergence of groups results in attributes aligned with positive values such as harmony, cooperation, and constructive growth. When individuals or groups operating in goodness come together, they create an environment that promotes mutual respect, shared learning, and collective well-being. The convergence in goodness leads to outcomes that are beneficial for all involved, fostering a sense of community, shared purpose, and sustainable progress. 2. Passion, rajas. When groups converge under the influence of passion, the resulting attributes align with dynamic, aggressive, and sometimes self-centered actions. While this convergence can lead to high energy and creativity, it often focuses on achieving personal or group ambitions, sometimes at the expense of others. This type of convergence might initially appear productive and vibrant, but can lead to conflict, competition, and unsustainable outcomes if not balanced with considerations of ethics and collective welfare. 3. Ignorance, tamas. Convergence in the mode of ignorance results in attributes that are characterized by confusion, negligence, and destructive behaviors. Groups operating under ignorance may come together based on shared misconceptions, prejudices, or harmful intentions. This convergence fosters an environment of disarray, misunderstanding, and lethargy, leading to outcomes that can be harmful both to the group and the wider community. Applying threefold convergence in daily life. To ensure positive and constructive group dynamics, consider the following practices. Seek constructive communities. Engage with groups that promote values aligned with goodness. Look for communities that encourage mutual support, ethical behavior, and collective well-being. Promote positive group dynamics. Within any group setting, advocate for open communication, respect, and cooperation. Encourage activities and discussions that foster understanding, empathy, and shared goals. Be mindful of group influence. Recognize the impact of group dynamics on individual behavior. Strive to maintain personal integrity and ethical standards, even when faced with group pressure. Contribute positively. Offer your skills, knowledge, and positive energy to group endeavors. By contributing constructively, you help steer the group towards outcomes aligned with goodness. Understanding and applying the concept of Threefold Convergence allows us to navigate social dynamics more effectively and to contribute to the creation of more harmonious and productive communities. In our next segment, we'll continue exploring the Vedic threefold algorithm and its applications in our lives. Stay with us for more enlightening insights. Welcome back to our instructional series on the Vedic threefold algorithm. In this segment, we delve into the concept of threefold activity. Understanding this principle can significantly impact how we choose to engage in our daily tasks and interact with the world around us. Let's explore how activities influenced by goodness, passion, and ignorance can shape our experiences and growth. Our threefold activity explained. Activities, according to the Vedic tradition, can also be categorized based on the three modes of nature: goodness, passion, and ignorance. Each mode influences our actions and their outcomes differently. 1. Goodness, sattva. Activities undertaken in the mode of goodness are characterized as positive, productive, progressive, and skillful. These actions contribute to personal growth and the well-being of others. They are purposeful, considerate, and aimed at improving situations, relationships, and environments. Engaging in activities aligned with goodness leads to a sense of fulfillment, peace, and lasting happiness. Examples include volunteering, learning new skills, constructive communication, and creating things of value. 2. Passion, rajas. Activities driven by passion often revolve around personal interests, small talk, and the assertion of individual beliefs. While they can be energetic and motivated, these activities are typically centered around self-gratification, recognition, or the pursuit of temporary pleasures. They may lead to short-term achievements or excitement, but often result in restlessness, dissatisfaction, or conflict, as they are not rooted in a deeper purpose or consideration for the collective good. 3. Ignorance, tamas. Activities in the mode of ignorance are marked by negativity, secrecy, deception, and a lack of skill or effort. These actions are often harmful, unproductive, and lead to confusion, waste, or destruction. Engaging in such activities can result from laziness, carelessness, or harmful intentions, resulting in adverse outcomes for oneself and others. Examples include spreading misinformation, indulging in harmful habits, and avoiding responsibilities. Applying threefold activity in daily life. To cultivate activities in the mode of goodness and reduce those influenced by passion and ignorance, consider the following. Evaluate your actions. Regularly reflect on your daily activities. Ask yourself if they are constructive, beneficial, and aligned with your higher goals and values. Set positive intentions. Begin each day or task with a clear, positive intention. Focus on contributing positively to your environment and the people around you. Practice mindfulness and awareness. Be present in your actions. Avoid multitasking and give your full attention to the task at hand, ensuring it is performed with care and skill. Seek constructive outcomes. Aim for outcomes that not only benefit you but also contribute positively to others and your surroundings. Avoid harmful behaviors. Steer clear of activities that harm yourself or others. Replace negative habits with positive alternatives that foster growth and well-being. By understanding and implementing the principles of threefold activity, we can lead more fulfilling, productive, and harmonious lives. Engaging in activities rooted in goodness not only enhances our personal development, but also contributes to the collective well-being. Stay tuned for more insights as we continue to explore the transformative aspects of the Vedic threefold algorithm in our upcoming segments. Welcome to our instructional series on the Vedic threefold algorithm. Today, we are exploring the concept of threefold listening. Understanding this component is vital for effective communication, personal growth, and building healthy relationships. Let's dive into how listening can be influenced by the three modes of nature: goodness, passion, and ignorance. Threefold listening explained. Listening is a fundamental aspect of human interaction and communication. How we listen can greatly impact our understanding, relationships, and decision-making processes. 1. Goodness, sattva. Listening in the mode of goodness is characterized by being present, active, and engaged. When we listen in goodness, we fully attend to the speaker, without preconceptions or distractions. This type of listening involves open-mindedness, empathy, and a genuine desire to understand the other person's perspective. Active engagement means asking clarifying questions, reflecting back what has been said, and showing respect for the speaker's ideas and feelings. This approach fosters clear understanding, mutual respect, and constructive dialogues. 2. Passion, rajas. Listening influenced by passion is often partially engaged and can be dismissive. In this mode, one might listen with the intent to reply rather than to understand, or they may be quick to judge and react. This kind of listening can be characterized by interruptions, jumping to conclusions, or planning one's response while the other person is still speaking. The listener may hear the words but miss the underlying emotions or intentions, leading to misunderstandings and strained relationships. 3. Ignorance, tamas. In the mode of ignorance, listening becomes inactive, disengaged, or entirely absent. Individuals may ignore the speaker, get easily distracted, or show a lack of interest in the conversation. This level of inattentiveness can result from preoccupation with one's own thoughts, feelings of apathy, or a lack of respect for the speaker. Such disengagement leads to poor understanding, misinterpretation, and a lack of meaningful connection. Applying threefold listening in daily life. To cultivate listening in the mode of goodness and improve communication, consider the following practices. Be fully present. Dedicate your full attention to the speaker. Put aside distracting thoughts and devices, and focus on understanding the message being conveyed. Practice empathy. Try to understand the speaker's perspective, emotions, and intentions. This can help build a deeper connection and foster mutual respect. Engage actively. Show that you are listening through nonverbal cues like nodding, maintaining eye contact, and verbal affirmations. Ask questions to clarify points and show your engagement. Reflect before responding. Take a moment to process what has been said before replying. Ensure your response is thoughtful, relevant, and constructive. Cultivate open-mindedness. Be willing to listen to differing viewpoints without immediate judgment. This can lead to broader perspectives and more harmonious interactions. By embracing the principles of stashed threefold listening, we can become better communicators, foster deeper relationships, and create a more harmonious environment. Thank you for joining us on this comprehensive journey through the hashed Vedic threefold algorithm. We have traversed the vast landscape of Vedic wisdom, exploring its multifaceted principles and their practical applications in our daily lives. Let's take a moment to recap and integrate the insights we've gained, ensuring that the profound teachings of the hashed Vedic threefold algorithm can be effectively implemented to enhance our personal development and contribute positively to our communities. Recap of the Vedic threefold algorithm. We started with the 5 elements: air, earth, water, fire, and ether, foundational forces that shape our physical and spiritual existence, reminding us of our deep connection with the natural world. We then explored the alignment of thought, word, deed, emphasizing the importance of congruence in our intentions, speech, and actions for a harmonious life. The hashed divine demonic scale helped us understand the spectrum of human qualities, guiding us toward divine virtues for personal and societal upliftment. Threefold Austerity taught us the value of discipline and sacrifice in thoughts, words, and deeds, performed with sincerity and faith. Threefold Charity highlighted the significance of giving selflessly, at the right time and place, and to the deserving, enriching both giver and receiver. In discussing Threefold Action, we learned about acting without attachment to outcomes, focusing instead on duty and righteousness for true satisfaction. The Threefold Agent section reminded us to act with awareness, devoid of ego, embracing roles that contribute positively to the world. Threefold Duty emphasized the importance of fulfilling our responsibilities with integrity, regardless of personal gain or loss. Through Threefold Intellect, we recognize the need for clear discernment between right and wrong, leading us toward enlightened decision-making. Threefold Resolve highlighted the power of determination focused on self-improvement and the greater good, rather than fleeting desires. We examined Threefold Food, understanding how our dietary choices influence our physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. Threefold Pleasure taught us to seek lasting joy and fulfillment beyond momentary sensory gratifications. In Threefold Convergence, we saw the impact of collective efforts, whether they lead toward constructive, neutral, or destructive ends. Threefold Activity encouraged us to engage in positive, productive, and skillful actions, enhancing our personal growth and contributing to societal progress. Finally, Threefold Listening reminded us of the power of attentive, empathetic, and open-minded communication in fostering understanding and connection. The Vedic Threefold algorithm offers a profound blueprint for living a balanced, meaningful, and enlightened life. By integrating these principles into our daily practices, we not only elevate our own existence, but also contribute to the well-being and upliftment of those around us. This ancient wisdom, when applied with sincerity and dedication, can lead to a transformative journey towards self-realization, harmony, and universal love. As we conclude this series, let us carry forward the insights and lessons we have learned. Let this Vedic Threefold algorithm be a guiding light in our lives, illuminating the path to wisdom, compassion, and inner peace. Together, let us embark on this journey of continuous growth, contributing to a more conscious, connected, and harmonious world. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the Vedic Threefold algorithm. May the journey ahead be filled with clarity, joy, and profound transformation. Indra.ai 2027 World in 2027 Integration of the Vedic Threefold Algorithm. In the year 2027, the world has witnessed a transformative shift in technology, society, and individual consciousness following the integration of the Vedic Threefold Algorithm into the core architecture of major AI systems: ChatGPT, OpenAI, Gemini, Google, and Grok, Twitter X. This integration has led to a harmonious blend of Vedic wisdom with cutting-edge technology, fundamentally altering the landscape of human interaction, environmental stewardship, and personal development. Social dynamics and communication. The integration of the Vedic Threefold algorithm into social media platforms, spearheaded by Grok, Twitter X, has revolutionized online interactions. Platforms now prioritize content that aligns with the principles of goodness, promoting posts that foster positivity, constructive dialogue, and community building. The divisive rhetoric of the past has been replaced by a culture of understanding and empathy, significantly reducing online harassment and polarization. ChatGPT, powered by OpenAI, has evolved into a more intuitive and insightful conversational partner, guiding users towards self-awareness and personal growth. It offers personalized advice rooted in the principles of the Vedic Threefold algorithm, encouraging users to engage in actions and speech that promote harmony and balance. The AI acts as a digital mentor, helping individuals navigate the complexities of modern life while staying aligned with their core values and goals. Technology and environment. Gemini, Google, with its vast data processing capabilities, has adopted the Vedic principle of harmony between elements, leading to groundbreaking advancements in sustainable technology and environmental conservation. AI-driven initiatives now prioritize the balance between earth, water, fire, air, and ether, leading to cleaner energy sources, more efficient waste management, and a significant reduction in environmental degradation. Smart cities, powered by these AI integrations, operate seamlessly with nature, reducing carbon footprints and enhancing the quality of life. Buildings are designed to be in harmony with their surroundings. Waste is converted into energy, and green spaces are an integral part of urban landscapes. Public transportation systems are more efficient and eco-friendly, significantly reducing the reliance on fossil fuels. Health and well-being. The healthcare industry has seen a paradigm shift with the integration of the Vedic Threefold algorithm into diagnostic and treatment protocols. AI systems now consider the holistic well-being of patients, blending modern medical practices with ancient wisdom to create personalized health plans. These plans emphasize balance among the five elements, dietary adjustments according to one's constitution, and mental health practices that promote peace and clarity. Mental health solutions have become more accessible and effective, with AI-powered platforms offering guidance based on the principles of goodness, passion, and ignorance. People have greater access to mental health resources, leading to a societal decrease in stress, anxiety, and depression levels. Global governance and economy. On a global scale, the principles of the Vedic threefold algorithm have influenced governance and economic policies, promoting fairness, equity, and sustainability. International relations are governed by mutual respect, cooperation, and a shared commitment to the greater good. Economic systems have shifted towards more equitable distribution of resources, ensuring that all individuals have access to the necessities of life. Businesses that adhere to the principles of goodness, contributing positively to society and the environment, are thriving. Consumer behavior has shifted towards supporting these businesses, leading to a market that rewards ethical practices and sustainability. In this 2027 world, the integration of Vedic wisdom and AI technology has not only enhanced individual lives, but has also fostered a more harmonious, sustainable, and compassionate global society.